Da kam es leider zum Sturz. Traurige Neuigkeiten von Jenny Saville, die am Ende des Kurses hier zu Fall gekommen zu sein scheint.
It might be 4 or 5 strides at fence 5 in 2 minutes in.
Maxime here.
So Maxime with Carouzo, Bois, Marotin. And he's on 35.5, 20th after dressage, but again, time is making such a big influence here.
I mean, so brilliantly done. I was speaking to Ian Stark down in the vet box a little while ago, and he actually thought that question was one of the toughest on the track, and to be stopped and have to start.
Such a big part of our sport the last few years, but here this year, the back rails of most of the oxes and the back rail of that triple bar are on reverse frangible pins, and frangible pins coming back in, having been across the board in terms of a jumping clear for Emily, but we'll have to stand by for her time. Maxime Livio jumps the straight route with the Rolex Grand Slam Challenge and heads up to Mick Costello's picnic table and the 5-minute marker on course if everything had gone serenely for him without being held on course. But it also means, as things, we've got 2 of our held horses safely home, 1 running well. So in due course they will give a green light to the start, and that next starter is going to be Yasmin Ingham and Banzai de Loire, the overnight leader.
This horse just has incredible range in his gallop, and Maxime does a beautiful job, and he looked pretty excited in the dressage yesterday, and you can see he's just incredibly fit and ready to run.
As you said, as well as being a championship medalist and previous podium finisher here at Kentucky, Maxime has also been coach for the last several years to the eventing team for Thailand, helped them get their qualification for the Tokyo Olympic Games, the first time Thailand had ever been represented by a team at those games. Oof.
Whoa. I was just about to jinx it and say that's been jumping so well, but it's you don't see it from this camera angle, but you can't see the seat element at all until you...
The other thing, so having been held quite early, you feel that Maxime's got a little bit of a fresher horse on his hands. And maybe he always is quite a fresh horse as well. He's not one, you know, I think we're used to seeing an awful lot.
Right, and that can be, you know, you just never know. It's the toss of the coin whether it's going to serve you or not. Normally around that 4 minute you finally settle into a groove, and it looks like this one's come out quite fresh still. Nice 5 strides across there. Again, when you walk that track, there's a very, very direct 4, but we really haven't seen that. We've seen the horses easily nipping around in the 5 as he heads down towards the head of the lake.
Here is Maxime Livio. He's been flying all the way, but you know, he just hasn't always had the right ability, and whether that's scrubbed a little bit of time for him inside some of the big combinations. But a lovely jump through the lucky horseshoe to finish his round for Maxime Livio and Carouzo, Bois, Marotin. Here is Maxime Livio. He's been flying all the way, but you know, he just hasn't always had the right ability, and whether that's scrubbed a little bit of time for him inside some of the big combinations. But a lovely jump through the lucky horseshoe to finish his round for Maxime Livio and Carouzo, Bois, Marotin.